I think I have a legitimate theory
Okay.
that Bill Belichick is being elder abused. That he is like, look at his eyes, first of all.
Yeah.
You know? And so for those of you that don't know, he is almost 70 years old. He is dating a 24-year-old Instagram thought. And she is like using him for social media clout.
Mm.
I don't even think he knows that the pictures she's putting out of them posing together, I don't think he knows they're even on social media.
Oh.
Like dead set.
He probably doesn't know what Instagram even is.
He doesn't. He said in this interview, he was like, I don't even know what that is.
Oh.
And she's like making him do these weird poses and stuff.
Wow.
And like, I'd be willing to bet, like, and then look at this.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
Interesting.
Wow.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on.
Why not?
Because he probably paid for her escort
Yes,
services.
correct.
That's probably how they met.
They met on OF or something.
Something along those lines. I would definitely bet that. Wow. My big brother is a huge Patriots fan. And so obviously he, has been invested in Bill Belichick. But
Yeah.
he was saying,
I think there is something about her being a babysitter or something like that too. There is
Right.
something like that. Like they knew each other when she was like a little kid and now they're dating, now they're adults or something like that.
yeah. Well, my brother also said that apparently a lot of the players on his team, I can't remember where Bill Belichick's at now, but anyway, a lot of the
He's
players
at some
are
college team now.
okay. Well, they're saying that she's there on the sidelines and she's even trying to interfere with his coaching, and the players are getting sick of it allegedly. And this just sounds like a giant mess. Like this is definitely a unique and different situation than what we normally see from these old men who are robbing the cradle. It seems she's taking
robbing
a lot
him.
of control. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Here's some more from that.
Coach,
interview.
thank you for doing this.
You're probably thinking the same thing I was when I sat down with Bill Belichick.
What's going on with this sweatshirt?
Look what he's dressed in, by the way.
I know.
He's worth $100 million.
Fashion has never been his forte. He
That's
always
true,
gets
that's
those like hoodies and cuts the sleeves off.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you can see I've worn this one for a while.
Do you remember how you got the cut here?
No.
Tattered and yes, often sleeveless.
There it is.
Belichick's signature look is part of his singular focus. As he writes in a new book, he's motivated not by style or fame, but by
Some of the
He writes.
the
Did
ups
she
and
write his book for him too?
Exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought.
downs and the preparation and the dealing with star players and the big moments.
You wanted to give back to football. You write some of what football has given to you.
tell some.
You
Wait.
write about not cheerleading on the sideline, but also
I'm trying to find this.
Adoration.
Here's 8 minutes of visual evidence why the NFL doesn't want to hire Bill Belichick. Here's like a video that she put on the internet of her and Bill Belichick. I'm telling you, he's never seen this video. She posted this on Instagram as like supposedly some like cute video.
She's really trying. So this is much more than just a money thing for her. It's also she wants some fame with it as well.
Yeah, here she is dressed up at the UNC event trying to talk to coaches and stuff, like wearing high heels on the football field. Like, I think Bill Belichick, I think she's a succubus.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think that she is abusing him. That's what I genuinely believe.
It definitely looks like it. And that's the thing, like we said when we were talking about the Shannon Sharp stuff too, is like, this is a transaction. And that's what these old guys need to realize is, when they're getting with girls like this, these girls are going to have ulterior motives. They're not
Right.
genuinely with them for the right reasons. So they're going to want money. They're going to want fame. And then also, how do we know that? What if there's some sort of blackmail situation going on here of like, okay,
I agree.
you meet my demands, or she'll pull like I'm going to start making accusations about you. And
Maybe they met when she was underage and they slept together, and now she's like,
Right,
"Look, we're gonna date."
there could be so many, so much. Like this could go south fast, and so he could be in a situation now of, now I'm gonna have to keep up appearances and do what she says, or she can pull a Me Too and ruin my whole career.
It reminds me of Anna
reputation.
Nicole Smith. Do you remember her?
Yes, that's so funny. My mom just sent me a meme about her this morning, but married to that really old guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then she had like a TV show, and everyone's like,
That's
"She's a
true.
gold digger."
Yep.
And
She
it's
got
like-
a fame for that.
And like, this man. I wonder if there's more in this clip. Hold on.
Do you feel like you were treated with dignity and respect when you were let go by Robert Kraft?
Yeah, well, it was a mutual decision for us to part ways.
He said fired.
It was a mutual decision.
I don't
The
think
other
so.
change for Belichick is 24-year-old Jordan Hudson, his creative muse, as he writes in his book.
As she wrote in his book.
Exactly. And that's what's funny too, is this whole situation. A lot of people, because there was like some conflict between Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, and a lot of people want to act like Tom Brady was the problem. I think that seeing all this, and I think it was Bill Belichick was the problem in that situation, and Tom Brady clearly has proven his talent more so than Bill.
Yeah. Well, with Tom Brady, yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there.
She stormed out of this
Everybody
interview
in the
also.
world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No.
Why not?
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on, though Hudson has recently posted about it on Instagram.
You joined InstaFace, as you put it. I
Yeah.
love that. There's some great pictures of you and
Yeah.
Jordan, where you're a fisherman and she's a mermaid. It's charming. It's a different side of you. What's the reaction been like
He doesn't know because he's not on it.
What's
Right.
it been like?
to have these
Exactly. See?
different sort of photos? There's another one where you're doing, I know you're not into meditation or yoga or Pilates. You're balancing Jordan on your feet. And she's doing kind of the Titanic pose.
He doesn't even know
So
about him.
I'm
I don't think he
on
knows
some of
about
those
him.
social media.
He doesn't know.
Maybe he has like dementia kicking in, and she's
Yeah.
just taking advantage of that.
He doesn't know. He's never even seen a post.
Wow.
Platforms, but I honestly don't follow them.
What he does follow isn't clicks or views, but touchdowns and above all, wins.
He does not know about these
Here's the
posts.
sad thing. When he goes
Teams.
absolutely, utterly senile and he's on his deathbed and all this, she's not going to be by his side. She's not going to be helping him. She is just going to be, the dollar signs will be in her eyes.
Yeah,
and
die
she'll
already,
be like,
she's gonna say.
finally. Like, that's the thing. And so it's just, it's one of those situations to where it's like, hey, you think you're scoring with a hot young woman, and it's like she doesn't love you. You didn't really win anything at all there.
Yeah. I think he is just, she gargles his balls once a month, and he lets her do whatever she wants. He's not interested in it. This is a guy who cheated on his wife and he had multiple kids. And like, I'm guessing she targeted him
Right.
just
probably.
like Ashley St. Clair did to Elon
Right.
Musk.
That's why these guys have to be so careful. These rich guys, especially as they're getting older, they
It's his
have
own
to
dang
be
fault, too, by the way.
so careful because these women can manipulate these men and absolutely ruin their lives. I mean, even the Bible warns about this stuff. And you see what happened with Samson, with Delilah, for example. You see what happened to King Solomon. There are so many great and powerful men who got absolutely ruined because of the women that they chose to be with. And the Bible even says it's better to live on the corner of a roof than with a contentious woman. Like these types of women can ruin your life.
Yeah, this is. I think he's never seen the posts.
I think
so. Then she put out like this. She shared an official statement.
He might not even have known that they were recording when he was doing that on the beach.
He probably didn't. He's probably like, "Oh, she's so cute."
Yeah.
She just wrote this email. I don't think this is fantastic, but it'll probably hype the book, which is clearly an ongoing theme here. This is about what expected for the media. We went through the important blah, blah, blah. She's only cared about, pressing this book. Like, Bill Belichick does not need book money. That's the craziest thing.
No, he doesn't. That was probably all her idea. She probably, helped write it, at least helped shape the narrative.